Ameet, we were over and done with fairly quickly with the live picks. Jack Billings at number 3, you must be delighted to make that official.
Yeah, very exciting. We've had the pleasure of watching Jack over the course of the last couple of years, and he's proven himself to be an elite talent, a half forward that can go through the midfield, and someone who's excelled at all levels that he's played.
What stood out about him that made him, that separated him from all the other possible candidates of that pick?
Oh, I think in our eyes, he's a very dynamic player. He's got match-winning capabilities, and in terms of his kick, both sides of the body would be close to, if not the best in the draft.
And he missed a chunk of footy this year, I understand. That didn't deter you at all?
No, it actually showed his resilience. He didn't actually miss too many games, but carried a knee injury through most of the season, but was still able to perform at a reasonably high level. So that gave us a bit of extra confidence about his mental strength.
Yeah. Pick 18 was Luke Dunstan. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Luke's a big-bodied inside midfielder from South Australia, captain of the SA team that won the championships this year, and shared the MVP honours for the state. So again, a fantastic player. A very good ball winner, elite decision maker, particularly with his hands, and a leader in the making.
Different sort of player to Jack, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Much more of a traditional inside mid, more physically developed, and probably more of a genuine ball winner in the midfield sense.
Yep. And Blake Acres is the last live picker at 19. Tell us a little bit about Blake.
Yeah, so Blake's also a midfielder, and I guess coming off the back of what we did during the trade period and addressing other needs, including key defenders, we're able to get an overall balance, if you like. Blake's played across halfback, wing, and through the midfield for Western Australia. Did have some shoulder injuries this year that meant that he couldn't play as many games as he would have liked, but we think he's almost a prototype modern midfielder at 188, 189 centimetres and a big tank.
Just going over what's been said about our candidates so far, it seems that versatility is a common asset. Is that a fair assumption to make?
Yeah, definitely. I think from our viewpoint, if we're picking guys in the first round, we'd like to think that they can do a number of different things, and particularly when they get handed over to the coaches and come into the AFL environment, that it's almost a blank canvas as to where they might develop at an AFL level.
Also, another pick, not a live pick, but Tom Curren officially elevated to the senior list. It's a wonderful story of persistence, Tom, isn't it?
Oh, outstanding person, Tom. Outstanding preparer. Just does everything right, and incredible person, and someone that everyone loves instantly. Has done the hard yards. Played the last 7 games of the season and showed in a couple of games, particularly against Sydney and playing on Dan Hanbury, what he's capable of doing. So it's a great story, and no doubt he'll be getting a bit of a ribbing from the boys tonight for being pick 83 in the draft.
And we move on now to the rookie draft. There are a couple of spots available there. Any early plans on that one, or you sort of just assess the fallout of tonight before you go ahead with that?
Yeah, no, spot on, Luke, with the latter statement. We'll review what didn't get drafted that we thought was draft worthy, if you like, and make an assessment on that, along with other guys that have obviously been linked to us in terms of mature players like Darren Jolly, Maverick Weller, and we've obviously still got the Ahmed Saad situation that we're seeking some form of resolution from the AFL on.
Well, thanks for the chat, mate.
No problems. Thanks, Luke.